Hi, this is Leigh Ambergy, stampwithleigh.com. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Mentor, Ohio, and thank you for stopping by today. This is the card that I'm going to be sharing with you today. It's very easy, very simple card to make, a Christmas card. And this features the Christmas tags and more, 6x6 designer series paper, and it's mix and match. It has, well, like this here, little, punch outs with it. But yeah, this is in the current mini catalog, and that's what we're going to be working on today. So what I want to start with first is just, I'm going to stamp my greeting, and I notice I don't have a card base. I don't have a card base. I went on vacation, and I had a great time. I went on a Stampin' Up! Crafting cruise up the New England coast and into Canada. And I just cannot get back into my normal groove. So I am struggling. Plus the fact that right before I left, I got my new blog platform, because the platform I had always used for, I don't know, what was it, 12 years, I think, 13 years. They closed up shop. And then I had to get a whole new blog set up on a whole new different platform. And just when I thought I was, getting the hang of it, and I was clicking on the right places and inserting and whatever, I wasn't. So, and especially my videos. Yeah, getting the videos in there, I don't know what it is. I'm struggling. Either I thought they're scheduled, or they're not scheduled, or they're not showing up, or they don't show up. Oh my goodness. It's just, yeah. So anyway, I'm still struggling along. So if you're wondering, where have I been? How come there's no videos? That's why. We'll get there. I mean, sooner or later, I will get there. It will just become second nature to me. But again, just, please bear with me. I am struggling. So yeah, it's not a fun time. Oh, I goobered my stamp, but I think I'll be okay. So my greeting is from the seasonal tags, and I am going to be using the Stylish Shapes die. This one right here, it's a little banner. So this one I put at the bottom, this one I tucked underneath. And I've got to the side my little Stampin' Cut mini. So I've got my die here. And I'm going to grab a piece of paper tape. I get mine online, but you can, I think, who is it? Post-it. Post-it has like a paper tape. And honestly, the paper tape lasts forever. You can use a Post-it also to make sure nothing shifts on you. But paper tape, you can use it over. Yeah, Leigh, you didn't do a good job on that. You can use it over and over until really it just doesn't hold the die anymore. And that might be where I am with this one. Either that, or I just didn't have it down well enough. So, you know what? I'm going to just grab this whole great big piece. And get this in my Stampin' Cut mini. All right, I've got that popped out. And I'm going to set my die aside. Actually, I'm going to put it back where it belongs so that I don't lose it, because I have a habit of doing that. So I have 4 1/4 by 11. Thick basic white. I scored that at half, at 5 1/2. I'm going to burnish that top edge with my bone folder. And then on this one, I mounted the designer series paper onto garden green cardstock. This one, I'm going to mount it onto real red. So we're going to get that done. And again, like I said, easy peasy. You don't need to make things difficult. So yes, so my real red. On this design, I use the candy cane, And I don't know if I have any left that I haven't cut out or not. These are all, they're all cutaways. Oh, I've got some here I haven't. So they're all cutaways. So you just cut out whichever, and there's more of my candy canes. So you just cut out whatever one you wanted. I had the candy canes for this one. I'm using the stockings for this one. And I put some Wink of Stella on the ends of those stockings. So I don't know I don't know where I want the, I'm not really sure where I want to put my greeting on this one. If I want it to come out at the top like here, which I can't because I didn't cut enough over. So I think we'll just still go ahead and place this one at the bottom. It solved that dilemma for me. So I'm going to pop this up with some dimensionals. And yes, I am using, I'll grab that one. I am using all the, what I call them, bits and pieces around the edge to get this popped up with. I remember seeing years ago, someone, they used all the dimensionals in there, and then they threw away the outer edge around it. And I was like, don't you like cut those or just pull those off like I do? I guess not. I use every bit of my dimensionals that are on there. So on these other ones with the candy cane, I mounted this onto real red cardstock, and this is the garden green. So I'm just switching it up. I mean, I'm just switching my colors. It seems basic card design, basic layout. I just switched out my colors. There's something just a little bit different. Okay, let's get some liquid adhesive. And put that on the back of here. This is our multi-purpose glue. I just have mine in a fine tip bottle because it just makes it a lot easier if I'm using something that's very, very small. All right, so look, we're going to get this, and I think we're going to put this more towards the top. So it will kind of give me a little bit more room for my greeting. So then I'm going to set that there to help that get in place and dry. I've got some mini dimensionals here that I'm going to use on the back of this little greeting. So if you don't have mini, I love mini dimensionals. If you don't have mini dimensionals, you can just cut the regular dimensionals. Excuse me. But please know, that will make your scissors sticky. It will leave a residue on them. I do clean my scissors every now and then. Probably not as good as they should. But if you have silicone scissors, usually if I'm going to cut something dimensional or something that's sticky, I use those. Wow. All right, so we're going to put our Mary down here. That looks like it's centered. And then to finish this all off, okay, right here, delightful decorative dots. So I had to cut these to get these into my holder. But again, I just have passport holders, and this is the white, that's the backing with your designer series paper. I just cut that. I think it's 4x6, and I write down what colors they go with. And of course, I always have everything labeled, and I file my embellishments alphabetically. That way it's easier to, if I know the name, I can look for it. And then when I go to put them back after a class, it's a lot easier. So let's see, I think I'm going to go, if I can get these off of here, because I struggle. The struggle is real. So I don't want this here. I don't know. Let's see. We're going to put one here. Here's a little one. Okay, we're going to put a little one there. And then I want a medium one. So let's put, I want my medium one here. Okay, I'm going to put a medium one there. And I did pop this little stocking out that I think, because the inside is just plain, I think I'm just going to put this on the inside. So I'm going to get my liquid adhesive and grab my tweezers. I think I'm I'm just going to put this here in the corner. There we go. So that's it. Super, super easy, super basic. This designer series paper in, you know, the Christmas tags, it did all the work. All I did was stamp a greeting and add some embellishments. So that's it. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Have a great day.